There is a truth almost every man today feels, but almost none of them say out loud. It's not depression. It's not loneliness. It's not failure. It's something deeper, something quieter, something far more dangerous. Men secretly hate the world they're living in, and they don't know why. They look normal. They smile. They work. They scroll. They date. They compete. They function. But inside, there is a pressure, an invisible weight, a tension that grows silently until the man feels like he doesn't belong in the world he was born into. This is not an accident. It is engineered, structured, and marketed. And in this video, we're going to expose the exact psychological reasons why modern life is quietly destroying men. Chapter 1. The world that no longer needs men. A man's value used to be simple: build, protect, provide, create, stand firm. But modern society took every one of those male instincts and outsourced them. Food is delivered, danger is minimal, protection is a service, strength is an optional hobby, responsibility is avoided, purpose is blurred. And so the modern man feels a strange, haunting truth. I'm alive, but the world has no real place for me. This is why so many men feel like ghosts in their own lives. Not seen, not needed, not required for anything meaningful. We've replaced physical purpose with digital distraction. We've replaced responsibility with entertainment. We've replaced community with followers. And men are quietly suffocating under the weight of irrelevance. Chapter 2. The death of masculine instincts. Men are not complicated. They have basic primal systems: compete, conquer, build, improve, protect, provide, transform chaos into order. But modern life punishes all of these. Competition is toxic. Ambition is selfish. Discipline is controlling. Leadership is labeled patriarchal. Strength is aggressive. Boundaries are manipulative. So men suppress their instincts and become versions of themselves they don't even recognize. A man without instincts is like a sword without a blade. Harmless, blunt, decorative, a museum piece. Men don't hate themselves. They hate the world that refuses to let them be who they truly are. Chapter 3. The constant invisible comparison. There has never been a time in human history where men could compare themselves to millions of other men instantly. You're no longer competing with men in your village. You're competing with billionaires, athletes, models, influencers, edited physiques, filtered faces, fake lives, artificial status, impossibly high standards. Every scroll is a reminder. You should be doing more. You're not enough. Someone is better than you. A man's brain was never designed for this much comparison. Comparison used to make a man strive. Now it makes him numb. You don't build when you feel you can never win. You don't chase when the race feels rigged. You don't compete when the scoreboard is fake. Modern life has turned ambition into exhaustion. Chapter 4. The loneliness no one talks about. Men aren't just alone, they're unnecessarily alone. Because of disposable relationships, casual dating with zero investment, ghosting culture, hyper-independence, digital intimacy, lack of male friendships, lack of brotherhood, no mentorship, no guidance, no tribe. A man without a tribe becomes mentally unstable. Because a man's strength is not born in isolation, it is forged among other men. But today's society isolates men on purpose. A lonely man is easier to control. A disconnected man is easier to manipulate. A socially weak man is easier to defeat. Men don't hate life. They hate facing life alone. Chapter 5. The failure loop. Men today live inside a psychological trap. They feel behind, so they try to improve. But improvement takes time, and while improving, they compare. Comparison destroys momentum. Momentum loss creates shame. Shame triggers isolation. Isolation triggers addiction. Addiction destroys progress, and the cycle resets. This is the failure loop, and millions of men are stuck in it, not because they are weak, but because they are overloaded. A man can't climb when there are 50 hands pulling him down,
distraction, pressure, expectations, comparison, shame, and self-doubt. Modern life didn't make men lazy. It made them exhausted before they even started. Chapter 6. The Loss of Male Honor. Here's a truth society doesn't want you to know. Men are happiest when they carry weight. Responsibility, duty, honor, purpose. But modern culture has no space for male duty, no role for male strength, no respect for male sacrifice. Men used to die for something. Now they live for nothing, not because they want to, but because they were never given anything worth dying for. Honor didn't disappear. It was replaced with entertainment. Purpose didn't die. It was replaced with scrolling. Ambition didn't fade. It was drowned in comfort. A man without honor is a man without identity. Chapter 7. Modern Women and Invisible Male Pain. Many men secretly hate modern life because dating has become a battlefield with no rules. They feel disposable, replaceable, unappreciated, judged on impossible standards, valued only for what they provide, never for who they are. While women are showered with attention, validation, flattery, options, opportunities, men are showered with responsibility, expectations, pressure, silence. A man doesn't hate women. He hates the asymmetry, the imbalance, the unfairness of trying while being unseen. Modern dating turns effort into weakness and detachment into power. This destroys men more than they admit. Chapter 8. Men are overstimulated and underfulfilled. Men today experience more stimulation in one day than their ancestors did in a month. And yet, they feel more empty than ever. Because stimulation is not fulfillment. Stimulation makes you feel alive for a moment. Fulfillment makes you feel alive forever. But modern life is built on stimulation. Social media, porn, video games, fast dopamine, cheap intimacy, instant gratification. These things don't make men weak. They make men numb. And numbness is far more dangerous than pain. Pain motivates a man to change. Numbness convinces him there is nothing worth changing for. Chapter 9. The Return of the Old Instincts. Despite everything, something is happening. Men are waking up. They are remembering. Strength matters. Honor matters. Discipline matters. Brotherhood matters. Purpose matters. Self-respect matters. Men are starting to reject the system designed to soften them. They are lifting again, reading again, learning again, building again, saving money again, setting boundaries again, choosing solitude over cheap pleasure, choosing discipline over distraction, choosing purpose over entertainment. The old instincts aren't dead. They were sleeping, and now they're waking up. Chapter 10. What men really want. Men don't want luxury. They don't want fame. They don't want status. They don't want followers. Men want something far deeper. A battle, a mission, a challenge, a purpose, a life that means something. Men hate modern life because it gives them none of these. And the solution is not escape. It is transformation. Not waiting for purpose, but building it. Not hoping for respect, but earning it. Not seeking validation, but mastering yourself. A man's peace does not come from the world. It comes from the life he chooses to create. Final message. The man you are meant to be. If you are a man watching this, you are not broken. You are not lost. You are not weak. You are simply living in a world designed to make you forget who you are. But the truth is simple. You were built for challenge. You were built for greatness. You were built for responsibility. You were built for purpose. You were built to become, not to consume. Modern life didn't destroy men. It revealed the ones who were ready to rise. You are one of them. This is not the end of men. This is the rebirth of the masculine. The world may not need the old version of men, but it will absolutely need the new one. And that begins with you.